Welcome back. While President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi held a press conference with German Chancellor Olaf Scholz on Monday, the President stressed the significance of the climate dialogue and also the President called for an international joint action in order to face the repercussions of climate change at all levels. The President pointed out to strengthen the strength of Egyptian-German, illustrating the progress of the joint cooperation between both countries in various domains during the past period. The Sisi also pointed out that Egypt hosts COP27 amid challenges, among them food and energy crisis as a result of COVID-19 and war in Ukraine. The head of state also reviewed Egypt's new vision, which targets transformation into an economy of low emissions and increasing its renewable energy resources. For his part, Scholz welcomed Egypt's co-chairing for the Petersburg Dialogue on Climate and asserted his country's intention to enhance coordination and consultation with Egypt over several issues of mutual concern, including combating climate change and economic ties. He also asserted keenness on fostering relations with Egypt in all fields, especially in the field of energy. Scholz also tackled the Ukrainian crisis and means of confronting its impacts on the global economy. For his part, the President also said during the press conference that he is calling on everyone to visit Egypt and to see how the Egyptians are living nowadays and are enjoying their life. And there are several initiatives implemented on the ground, like the initiative of the decent life that is going to raise the standards of living of 53 million Egyptians. Also, the Chancellor said that Egyptians are offering Germany and the European countries natural gas in time the world is all suffering from a global crisis and challenges. Well, to shed more light on this topic, we have the pleasure to have this phone with Dr. Noha, Desouky, lecturer of political science. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Well, Dr. Desouky, what is the significance of President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi's participation in the climate dialogue in Petersburg?
Yes, President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi participated in the Pittsburgh Climate Dialogue Conference today in the German city of Bonn at the invitation of the German Chancellor and the co-chairmanship of Egypt and Germany. Of course, the participation of President Sisi in the conference is of great importance because it's a diplomatic and political dialogue in order to discuss ways to strengthen bilateral relations at all levels within the framework of the two countries, to strengthen cooperation between them and continue intensive consultation on issues of common interest. Moreover, the official spokesman of the Arab Republic of Egypt clarified that this participation is one of the important stations before the next session of the World Climate Summit in Sharm el-Sheikh next November. As
yes.
It represents an opportunity for consultation and coordination between a large group of active countries in the face of climate change. So we can say that Egyptian invitation to co-chair this important event comes in appreciation of the vital role played by Egypt under the leadership of President Sisi in the framework of climate change negotiations over the past years.
Yes, Dr. Desouky, how do you weigh the Egyptian-German strategic ties through the past years and in cooperation in many fields?
The Egyptian-German relations at the diplomatic level have achieved many achievements at all levels, of course. It is well known that the political relations between Egypt and Germany are based on foundations governed by mutual respect and common interest. and are reinforced by a wide diversity of areas of cooperation between the two sides, and an understanding of the status and rule of both countries within the framework of their geostrategic position. For example, political dialogue, trade and industry, environment, scientific research, and immigration. For example, in 2017, Egypt and Germany signed a political agreement for joint action in the field of migration, and the agreement stipulates, among other things, a set of measures to combat the causes of migration and joint work in the field of returning Egyptian migrants to their homeland. So we can say that the scope of bilateral cooperation expanded not only to strengthen economic development of scientific and cultural partnerships, but also extended to include new sectors such as the automotive industry, energy, waste management and recycling, digital transformation, and animal production, in addition to intensifying coordination and periodic political conciliation on various regional and international issues of common interest.
Yes, I thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your valuable information, Dr. Noha Desouky, lecturer of political science. Thank you very much for joining us over the phone. Ladies and gentlemen, a short break and I'm going to be back with you.